Welcome back to How to Authority. Now, if you're buying a brand new phone, you gotta be wary of all of the fakes, counterfeits, and stolen phones currently being sold on the market. So, how exactly can you tell these are fake or counterfeit, and how can you stay safe from potentially making a bad purchase? Well, obviously the easiest thing to do is to buy directly from the brand itself, or for example a trusted retailer or service provider that can sell you a phone. However, what if that isn't an option? What if you're maybe deal hunting on some other websites, or maybe trying to go for a second-hand phone? How can you stay safe then? Well, there's a couple of things you can check. First of all, look at the actual images with the phone. For example, make sure that the device itself looks the way it is supposed to, especially look if the materials look as premium and high quality as they should. But also look at the display and the software itself. Make sure it also looks like the latest version of One UI or iOS or whatever else user interface and operating system you're expecting from a given model of phone. You can check and reference all of that online by just looking on, for example, Google Images for what it's supposed to look like. However, if you're still uncertain, you can also ask the seller to provide you with some extra information. One of the things they can provide you with is a screenshot of the actual specs of the phone to make sure it's using the SoC or chip you expect it to use, and the screen has the same resolution as it should, and has the same RAM and internal storage, etc. and etc. While some phones will feature some kind of inbuilt tool to show that kind of information, you can also request the seller to download and then screenshot CPU-Z, a special app on things like the Play Store that displays pretty much all of the information about your phone. You can also check that phone's IMEI number, which is a unique identifier for each phone. And it can be then used to see if it's, for example, a fake phone or maybe even a stolen, blacklisted one, just to be on the safe side. You can do that by typing in *#06# into the numpad, and then all of the various serial numbers and identifiers for your phone will come up. And then you can go to this website, type in the IMEI, and see the status of the device. But okay, that's all the stuff you can do before buying the device itself. What if it's too late? What if you already bought a phone and you then found out it's actually just a fake? Well, it really depends on where you bought it from and how you bought it. For example, sites like Amazon or eBay usually offer quite good buyer protection in case something like this happens. But of course it depends a lot on where you buy it from and the jurisdiction that website is in. And you'll probably have a much harder time getting your money back with services from, for example, the PRC, where a lot of these phones are originating from. You know, stuff like Temu, Wish, AliExpress, etc. However, you can also get your money back via whatever method you used to pay for it. While private debit cards usually have the worst buyer protection, they usually still have some kind of dispute department at your bank you can contact. However, with credit cards, you can usually get a lot better protection. And then there's of course PayPal, with their own center for handling all of this kind of stuff. And I myself got my money back from PayPal several times already, very quickly and easily. So it's a very nice extra layer of protection, because you can just use whatever debit or credit card you are meant to use already, just pay via PayPal instead, and then you have all of their tools at your disposal. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about how to find counterfeit, fake, or stolen phones, and then what to do if you happen to be one of the unlucky ones who ends up purchasing one. Obviously, the best way to avoid all of that is to either buy in person or from a trusted retailer, but of course everyone's in a different situation. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to subscribe to How to Authority for more like this in the future.